Hello, welcome back to my channel. It took me a bit to set up here and everything, but we are back for Man City here, so let's set this up as well. I've just taken a quick look at the lineup, and I'm gonna do a quick little preview here. Should not take too long. I don't know what color West Ham will be wearing, but let me just change the scoreboard here too, to have the correct names. Now, I've got a bit of a mess here on the scoreboard, involving Rico Lewis here, who I think will, again, be the main driver in this midfield. We know what to expect from Guardiola. We know what to expect from Guardiola. He's going to push up the pitch, he's going to invert, he's going to do that. We know what to expect from him. So, he's not that interesting to talk about, in my opinion. More interesting here, a lot more interesting even, dare I say, is gonna be Rico Lewis. So, Rico Lewis here. Can I not play my own audio to myself? There you go. So, Rico Lewis here. Again, I don't want him to play in this position, but this is what Pep wants. I think we're gonna be expecting pretty much the same stuff as we saw against Leicester City. Let me close this. There we go. So I think we're going to be seeing the same stuff we saw against Leicester City, where Rico Lewis is again going to be going all over the place here. So I think Rico Lewis, when defending, will go into his right back spot. Kanji will go centre back. But when we have the ball, Rico Lewis will be all over the place here. And that's gonna... The way Rico Lewis is going to determine how he plays. So when Rico Lewis goes down the right, Foden is going to step in midfield. When Rico Lewis goes into midfield, high up in the midfield, De Bruyne is going to have to shift a bit to the left to give space to Rico Lewis. When Rico Lewis goes here to form the double pivot with Kovacic, Bernardo Silva is going to have to push up. Maybe we will see Kovacic and Bernardo Silva like this. That's also possible. So where Rico Lewis is, I suppose this is what we did against Leicester. So where Rico Lewis is going to be determining how we play here. Pin my message, by the way. I did pin it. Predictions. I stay with what I've said before, which is going to be 2-2. Hello, Wim. How are you? I don't like when Rico Lewis plays this way. The way I personally want Rico Lewis to play is just have Kovacic and Rico Lewis as your double pivots. Just like this. And then I want someone else in defender. Like, let's say GSP. Is he not on here? Oh, there he is. I would love to have GSP here. Akanji on right back. Rico Lewis as a double pivot. And then you can always push up Guardiola and have Guardiola inverting. Ake becomes left back, GSP becomes... I mean, this is so much better, isn't it? And if you don't trust the GSP to hold down the middle here, well, fair enough, bring on, or put Akanji there and have GSP on the right. I don't think we should be playing this way. I want Rico Lewis in midfield. I don't want him to come back here and be the right back. I don't think that works out. So I'm going to stick with my guns and say 2-2. I was really hoping to see either no Bernardo Silva or no Rico Lewis. I don't think they both work, in my opinion. And I would really like O'Reilly. Like, let's say, let's clear this because it's becoming a bit of a mess here, isn't it? Let's say we do this. Let's remove this, yeah? We're not gonna do it, obviously, but this is something I would have loved to see. O'Reilly, double pivot here with Kovacic, and then Guardiola can invert. Then you have Ake coming onto the left. Again, GSP, Akanji. You don't like them where they are at? Switch them with each other. Just something that gives us energy in midfield through O'Reilly. And Kovacic being out solid 6. He is solid. He's not Rodri level, but he is solid. And then we can still invert. I mean, Rico Lewis, my problem with Rico is, if you're gonna have an inverting fullback, he needs to still be a good fullback. And Rico Lewis is not a good fullback in my opinion. And, I mean, what is Pep gonna do? Like, think about it like this as well. If he's playing Rico Lewis here in this weird role where he's kind of midfielder right back, if he's gonna do that, what is he gonna do? The GSP, get out. What is he gonna do with Bernardo Silva? Where did I put Silva? Here I did. Is Silva gonna come off for Gundogan? Where is Grealish? Is De Bruyne fit enough to play another game, another full 90? I mean, that'll be 2 full 90s in a row. Is Grealish gonna come on for De Bruyne? McAtee, is McAtee gonna play? Savio, I assume, is going on the left. Because I don't know who else would go on the left. I mean, I guess you can have Foden on the left, but that doesn't make sense, does it? But this is what we did against Leicester. And the thing is, yeah, here is my problem. It solved some issues against Leicester. But it didn't do enough for me to say, yeah, now we are gonna win a game. That was not what I... like, now we are gonna win against Newcastle, West Ham. I don't think that this is enough. So I'll stick with a 2-2. Just start with young players. We need some energy, don't we? Like, again, if I am the manager, this is how I play. This is how I play if I'm the manager. Double pivot here. Where is JSP? Come on, I keep moving these players around and then I lose them. This is how I would play. Either like this or like this, and I'll explain the difference in a second, yeah? I mean, it seems obvious, but I need to explain myself still, isn't it? So, this is how I would really love to play, because I'm a defensive manager. If I am a manager, I would play more defensive, solid style of football. Oh yeah, Ortega's in that, by the way. So, we would have just a solid back four. Sure, JSP is a bit young, but he's a solid defender, and he's got Guardiola next to him. Give him some experience. Sure, you could have the argument, if you really want to put some experience next to JSP, put Ake next to JSP and Guardiola here on the left. Then you can still invert with Guardiola, do your stuff, do your business. I don't really like that though. That's just me as a manager. I'm not that type of guy who wants to see his plates inverting. I just want play your position. Sure, overlap, but I don't want to see fullbacks in midfield and stuff. So, this is how I would play. And this would just be a solid back four. We don't concede goals. Then ask your wingers. Ask Savio. Ask Foden. Ask De Bruyne. Not a winger, but you get the point. Ask Rico Lewis. What can you create now? We've got this solid defense here. Don't worry about balls going backwards. What can you create? We got to get balls into them though. I think Rico Lewis is capable of getting these balls into De Bruyne, into Foden, into Savio. And I think Guardiola can do that when he inverts as well, if you really like, when he steps up a bit. So, I don't think we need to worry about... I just think that this is more solid than what Pep is going for. Next week, FA Cup, yes. FA Cup is the only trophy where you've got a chance of winning. So, we need to go really all in that FA Cup. But, by the way, Echeverri, is he on the bench yet? What is the case here with Echeverri? What is the bench looking like? Let's check out the bench. I didn't check out the bench when I looked up the lineup. Who is on the bench? Kyle Walker, Jack Grealish, Gundogan, Nunez, Carson, Paulse, O'Reilly, McAtee. Yeah, so we don't have Echeverri on the bench yet. Let's close this here. There you go. I shouldn't have closed that yet, actually. I should not have closed that yet, but... oh well. You guys are already playing... you guys are playing on the FA Cup already, sorry. That is where we are at. That is how skint we are. We're playing on the FA Cup now. we need to go full in on that FA Cup. No other way around it. We need to go full in for that. There you go. Game is about to kick off here. Yeah, tactics can be solid, and players still need to do it, but come on, better tactics do make a difference, Rosa. What is that even supposed to mean? What's that even supposed to mean, Rosa? And now free kick has been, or kickoff has been taken. And Man City off with the ball, down the left here. Aki now on the ball, on the free kick, into Akanji. Now ball back to Akanji and Aki again. What I'm saying is Pep's tactics work, not they don't. But the players sorry need to have more energy to do it. Then his tactics don't work, do they now? Because he's using tactics that don't work for the players he is using. Put O'Reilly on the pitch, put Rico Lewis in Bernardo Silva's position, put Palsy on the pitch. Like, come on, stinker and hooked here, Rosa. And now ball on the right here for Man City with Foden. Foden, good ball hit to Rico Lewis and he's got it back. No, it's into the side net here. Let me put this on live chat, by the way, so I can see things come in live. If the tactics don't work with the players you have, then the tactics don't work. Exactly. If the tactics don't work, yeah, with the players that you're lining up, then it means the tactics don't work. No ifs, buts, maybes, blah, blah, blah. That's all bullshit. That is bullshit, isn't it? West Ham is playing in a white kit, by the way. Let me change this quickly. I'll just take a second. There we go. There we go. Now I'll throw in to Man City. And now going backwards here. Guardiol into Aki. Aki now down the right with Foden. Foden goes backwards again into Akanji. Aki again. You think West Ham fans are confident against us? Bro, they have all to be. They have all to be. Maybe there will always be the respect of it is Man City. But they have all to be confident that they can get at least a point. Like it's not believing that you're 100% likely to get a point, but I think there's confidence that it's like a chance to get a point and maybe even a chance to get 3 points, while also understanding that there's a chance you don't. I think it's fair chances, basically, what I'm trying to say. So I do think that you have odds to be confident right now if you do play against Man City. Both as a fan and as a player and as a manager. Now West Ham, ball down the right here. Kudus is chasing onto it. Kudus. And he shoots, it's blocked. Ball coming down the right again. And now down the right again, hit the ball with Kudus again. Kudus. You're going to concede a far post goal today. The way we are lining up is prime situation to have another far post goal. I mean, we line up to concede far post goals, don't we? So, it's possible, I'll say. It's possible. And now Free kick here for offside from West Ham. Because West Ham was offside. Now Ortega on the ball. Into Aki. And Aki looks up. Still Aki on the ball here. Come on, give that ball to Lewis. He goes to Akanji. We're playing with a back three now, isn't it? And Foden picks up the ball here. Foden into De Bruyne. Foden makes a run again. Can he get onto the ball? Yes, he can. Alvarez is with him from West Ham. And the cross by Foden was not great. He was under the pressure there from Alvarez. Now Wan-Bissaka into Somerville. Somerville goes backwards again. Good start to the game so far for both teams. Only 5 minutes into, so it's early to say. Now Rico Lewis actually makes a challenge for once. But Wan-Bissaka back on the ball. Now out for that throw-in. Wan-Bissaka almost... Wan-Bissaka couldn't hold on to the ball there, literally. Now throw-in is taken. Wan-Bissaka goes backwards. Now Alvarez. This Edson Alvarez guy is hella solid, isn't he? Now ball backwards into the West Ham goalkeeper, Areola. Because the other guy is injured, I think. Or on a suspension or something. If we don't win, I'm gonna cry. I mean... Tough luck, isn't it? Ball on the right here, it's a good ball by West Ham, and they've gone into the side netting. I thought they were going to score there. Let me close this window, by the way, because it's cold. Let me close this. There we go. That was bothering me, it was getting cold. I hate Belgium, bruv, it's so cold here. I need to move to Spain. I need to get on these Gunner settings. I need to move to Spain. Now Kovacic. Into Rico Lewis. Rico. Down the left. Come on. There you go. Rico is playing more in midfield now, though. But that leaves us with a back three, which I don't like. More like a back two, since Guardiola inverts as well. Akanji. Into Ortega. Ortega to Aki. And terrible pass there by Foden. Now West Ham again. Good challenge by Rico. Foden can get onto the ball. Yes, he can. And Foden goes down here. That's going to be a free kick. No free kick, says the referee. Now Paqueta into Edson Alvarez. Your strategy is just outscoring your opponent. Exactly, bruv. That is our strategy. If you look at how we line up, we are allowing to far post goal. We are allowing to far post goals. We are allowing to space down the right. We are allowing so many things in it. We're just like, yeah, we're just gonna outscore you. And when you don't have scoring wingers, don't have scoring midfielders, it ain't gonna happen. I think the problem is though, midfield is so skint at the moment at Man City. That's kind of what we have to rely on. But even then, I feel like that's a weak excuse. Now ball down the right by West Ham. West Ham cuts the ball back and drags the ball wide here. West Ham had a quick chance there. Good play. Just getting through our midfield like that. This is why I preferred Ake on the left back, by the way, and Gvardiol as a centre back. Gvardiol as centre back would have closed down the West Ham player way quicker. And Ake as a left back would have never allowed the ball to get into that West Ham player to begin with. Like, they're literally playing in each other's position. Ake should be left back and Gvardiol should be centre back. And people are like, well, Ake was originally a centre back. Yeah, but he's better as a left back. Now ball down the left. Good ball for Savio. Savio has to give the ball to... he tips it in. I was going to say he should have given it to Bernardo. Now ball with Savio again, and he's crossed it in, and he scored. There you go, Savio with his second goal. I told you guys, it's like Bergkamp. Can't get that first goal for the life of him. Scores a first goal, keeps banging. I think that's gonna go down as an own goal though. Let's change the score here. Thinking out goals, this man. No, it's like Bergkamp, you know? It's like Bergkamp. If you don't know yet, Bergkamp, he could not get that first goal for the life of him. Then he got a first goal for the Arsenal. Bang, over and over in it. So, sometimes, yeah, a player needs to get that first goal. But I think that this will go down as an own goal. Let me see that here. Actually, no. Yeah, that's going down as a goal. That is a goal. That is a goal to him. So 1-0, Savio. 1-0. And Savio has given us 1-0 twice now. In consecutive games. Now ball on the left, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka again. People need to trust Lee Gunnar when he talks ballers. I agree. But he gets things wrong, yeah, but I will say one thing about Lee Gunnar. I hate how he treats other Arsenal fans. I hate how he, how he attacks people. And he gets things wrong. But one thing you always have to give Lee Gunnar credit for, yeah, is he spots a baller really well. Lee Gunnar has really good eye for talent. So, for all the things here that I don't like about Lee, I'm always going to respect that he has got a great eye for talent. And I don't get people who just blindly hate content creators. Like, oh, I hate Lee Gunnar. I know he's an asshole. And Lee Gunnar tries to say I'm not an asshole. He is an asshole, let's be honest. He's a petty asshole. But he knows ball. So, just because someone is an asshole doesn't mean they don't know ball, innit? Now, Foden. Foden, ball to De Bruyne, and that might be a free kick. Great chance stayed by Wan-Bissaka. I thought that was going to be a free... In fact, that was in the penalty box. But I guess not enough contact. Out for a corner. Now De Bruyne with the corner. Can you take a good corner, please? It will be my Christmas gift. It's a bit late, but... what is this short corner? Now De Bruyne. Into Savio, Bernardo Silva. Back to De Bruyne again. Could have crossed it there, but he lets it out for another corner. Why do we take corners like this? I have no idea, mate. I hate our corner routine. I genuinely don't like it. Now Savio again on the ball. Savio. Tried to cross it, it's been blocked. He goes backwards to Foden. Foden, De Bruyne into the box, and it's headed away. Yes, 1-0. Yeah, let's go. And now let's hold on to the ball and ball backwards. That's going to be a free kick. Free kick to West Ham. Now ball on the left side for the West Ham, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes backwards to Kilman up the pitch. And now ball with Somerville here, who loses it. And now Kovacic can't get onto the ball. So now Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta down the right. Guardiola is up against Kudus. It's good coming back by Kovacic. Now Savio on the ball in our midfield. And he gets pulled there. That's going to be a free kick. Was he giving a yellow... Did he give a yellow card for that? That's a bit soft. A yellow card to Fulkrug for that. Let's see that on replay. That's soft, don't you think? I think that is soft. So what do you got? Yeah, that is soft. That is soft. It wasn't even a counter or anything, so... Now, ball with Aki. Aki. And still Aki. Now ball down the right. For Foden. Yeah, that's a free kick, but I think it's a bit soft to give a yellow for that. I don't think that that's a yellow card. Now ball down the left here again for West Ham, going backwards into Gilman. And now to Dibu. Chelsea 1-0. Chelsea winning a game. They'll lose it again. They'll bottle it again. What is this by Adiola? Just plays the ball out of play. Now throw in to Man City. Now throw in for the Man City here with Rico Lewis. I think the yellow was for descent. Oh, that would make sense actually. Because yeah, I do think that would be a bit soft for the yellow otherwise, especially in the first 15 minutes. And I know people are like, first 15 minutes don't matter, but it's always been like that. That referees go softer in the first 15 minutes. That's always how it's been. Like, it's not in the rule book, but it's like the spirit of the law versus the law, if you get what I'm saying. Like, if you have a violent response in the first 15 minutes, that's gonna get punished more harshly. But if you have a poor challenge or something, that's gonna get punished less harshly. That's always how it's been. Now ball with Savio here from this corner. De Bruyne whips it in. Haaland was down on the ground. Ball won't have reached him anyways. Foden now. Shots gets blocked. Now cleared by West Ham. And Rico will pick it up. He could have brought that down and controlled it. No reason to pass that first time. Vardiol is onto it now though. De Bruyne. De Bruyne still. Into cover. And Rico Lewis. De Bruyne, Haaland. Look at this from Haaland. I thought he couldn't play football. He drives us up the pitch though. Now ball with Savio. Savio, that's dead. Now Edson Alvarez. Trying to get out of his own half. Trying is the key word. Succeeding, not quite. Now Akanji on the ball. Rico Lewis into Aki. Space on the left again here for Savio. Bernardo makes a run. He doesn't get picked up. Akanji again. Foden down the right here. Give him the ball. And Foden picks it up, but goes back to Ake because he waited too long to give him the ball. Now Kovacic. And Haaland makes a run. Will he get picked up? Yes, but that pass is way too poor. Haaland can't do anything with that. Now a goal kick to West Ham. And it's still 1-0. Savio stocks are high right now. Can we get much higher? So high. Yeah, you know, bro. You know. And now Kovacic tried to get the ball. Foden tried to get it as well. That's going to be a free kick. Rash challenge is there in midfield. Now free kick here. West Ham going backwards. West Ham on the ball. And into Areola now. And now Ake picks up the ball here. Gvardiol. De Bruyne is in midfield, but it's backed there. Move the ball down the right. Have Foden be more wide and then a long ball down the right. Ortega now into Kovacic. If you score 2, I think you'll dominate. Yeah, here's the thing. If he gets 2 goals up, we have confidence, we can hold onto the ball, which we are very good at. Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva, for all his flaws, can still hold onto a ball. Phil Foden, De Bruyne, Kovacic, Savio. I mean, these are players that don't lose the ball. Guardiola. So, if we have 2 goals up and we can just hold onto a ball and we don't have to worry about scoring, I think we will absolutely play any team of the park. The problem is, we can't get 2 goals up, so we are always looking for a goal. We are always looking for a goal. And then, we concede. So, that is the problem. Now West Ham down the right here. And good challenge started by Kovacic. Out for a throw-in. Throw-in to West Ham. Yeah, Kovacic is so solid, isn't he? Kovacic is always solid. Now ball with Aki. Now Akanji. Akanji holds onto the ball. Could move it down the left. Could move it down the left. I don't get how anyone can hate him or want him out. I don't get that either. There's a lot of people talking about, oh, Kovacic needs to go. What football are you watching? In what world do you live? Kovacic has been one of our best players this season. Is he going to decline? Yeah, he's getting into his 30s, but he's been so solid for us. We always know what we are going to get from him. And footballers like that are worth their weight in gold. And now Akanji has spilled the ball here, but it's a free kick, says the referee. Somerville is not happy about that. He's complaining. You'll see it on replay. If he actually touched Akanji. I think he did. Yeah, he took out Akanji there. He did take Akanji out. Akanji is lucky too. He has done that before. In this case, it is a free kick. But if Somerville was a bit more accurate, he would have been gone with the ball there. Akanji has done this before, isn't it? And people know Akanji is the guy you have to press high up the pitch. Now, terrible ball this. What is this ball? Straight into the feet of Areola. Now, Kilman to Debo, who almost lost the ball there to Haaland. Now, ball coming down the right here. Down the left for West Ham. Now, Foden picks up the ball from a terrible pass and gives it straight away again. This is the problem. We pick up the ball high up the pitch, then we just give it away again. Now, Kudus. Down the left with Wan-Bissaka, and now ball into the box. Wan-Bissaka cuts it back, but it is picked up by Savio, who puts it out for a throw-in. And now a throw-in to West Ham. We are still iffy. We're rough around the edges, you know? We are still rough around the edges, what we've done so far ain't enough yet. We need that defensive midfielder, that proper defensive midfielder. And we need a right back. Because there is still so much iffy stuff going on. Now ball cuts back here, and shot is blocked and into the hands of Ortega. Now Kovacic goes up the pitch. Still Kovacic. Now into Foden. And Foden goes back to Lewis. Akanji. Silva. Rico Lewis. Phil Foden is almost playing as a left back here. When Foden plays as a left back, as a right wing back here, and it's a double pivot in midfield. Like we've got wing backs, Savio and Foden are the wing backs, and then we've got inverting right wingers and left wingers in De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. And we've got a back three. Then Rico Lewis is like the double pivot with what is Blobb's name? His name is slipping through my mind. Kovacic. And Savio goes into midfield a lot too. Savio goes into midfield a lot. I guess left wing back is more Bernardo Silva too. Now Foden on the ball. Foden goes down for a free kick. Free kick to Man City. Wan-Bissaka foul on Foden in Man City's own half. Now ball with Aki. Kovacic. I think we'll win, we've been solid. With only one goal up. I'll believe when we get there. Now ball down the left and now Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka into Somerville. Somerville loses the ball to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo trying to go up the pitch, gets pulled there, that's going to be a free kick. Rico Lewis. Kovacic. Savio and Kovacic again. Aki. Akanji. And Foden. Foden has to go backwards, there you go. And Akanji, Kovacic again. Kovacic is going to have to move the ball down the left, that's a terrible pass. Kovacic's passing has not been great today, so I must, like his long passing, not been great. Guardiola now heads the ball away. Savio picks it up into Kovacic. Kovacic, excellent work here. Now gives the ball down the left with De Bruyne. Try to get, it comes to De Bruyne. Terrible defending that by West Ham. Now into the box by KDB. It's cleared. And now ball down the left here. Somerville gets taken down, and that's going to be a yellow card for Kovacic. That's certainly going to be a yellow for Kovacic. Yeah. That was a poor chance by Kova. Kovacic didn't need to take a yellow there. That is... I think it's just a lack of trust in our back three right now, because it is a back three. And now ball down the right, headed by West Ham and into the box, and header is backwards. De Bruyne clears the ball, now Haaland tries to get onto it. And down the right again. I think it's just a general lack of trust in our back three. That's why he went in there. Was still a poor challenge though, I don't think he needed to make it either. And now ball up the pitch again by West Ham. West Ham here with Somerville. Somerville into Paqueta, who has a shot, and it's poked wide by Ortega, I believe. I think he got a touch on that. Let's see that again. He didn't get a touch actually. That's just gone wide. Yeah, he did not touch that ball. Goal kick to Man City. Now Ortega Ortega, into Haaland, Haaland, down the left with Guardiol. Look at this Haaland, bruv. People tell me he's not a good footballer, but every time he's touched the ball so far, he's been fucking phenomenal. Well, phenomenal is an overstatement, but he's been good every time he's touched the ball today. Oh, but he's not scored a goal. And yet he's playing good. People who think, yeah, that Haaland is not a good footballer generally don't watch football, bruv. It's generally the opinion of someone who doesn't watch the sport. Now ball down the left here with Wan-Bissaka. Like, yeah, he's never going to be the dropping deep striker who helps him build up from midfield. But allow him to play on the wings, yeah, a bit more. Allow him to get involved a bit more. Allow him to pass a bit more. He is terrific. And Pep has been allowing that more from Haaland nowadays. Now, Kudus into Somerville and backwards again. And now ball into the box and over everybody. And collected by Ortega. I think the thing is we need to find the middle ground between too little involvement from Haaland and too much involvement from Haaland, if you get what I'm saying. Now ball on the left with Guardiol. And into Ortega. Now Aki again. Backwards to Ortega. Ortega goes into Bernardo Silva, who takes a heavy touch and now goes down for another free kick to Man City. Should have been trying to find that middle ground from day dot though. Instead, you had him goal camping for his first 2 seasons. I don't agree. His first season, I think it was fine because of how good our team was. Just let him adapt to Premier League, let him have confidence, let him goal camp, right? I think for his first season it was okay to do that. His second season, we should have started doing that. And we did. If you look at games like Fulham, ball through by De Bruyne here to Haaland, he turns around, he gives it to Bernardo Silva who doesn't score somehow. Yeah. I think in his second season, he was doing that a lot more. Watch both Fulham games last season. The game against, who was it? Wolves, first half of the season. Ball to Rico Lewis and he cuts it back. Haaland can't get to the ball. And now we're really putting on the pressure, but we're not getting to goal. And that's a shot by De Bruyne, but not a free kick, says the referee. De Bruyne on the ball now. If you go to a few games here, before his injury, right before his injury, we saw Haaland getting involved. I think about the Champions League game against Slavia Praha. Sure, it's just Slavia Praha, still got to do it, right? So 3 games where Haaland did get that involvement. And then he got injured. And I think he got that injury at the worst possible time. I think if he did not get injured, yeah, at that moment, that's right now, Haaland would be a lot better of a striker. If he got that injury a month later, we would be using him a lot better as an all-round striker. But he got injured at the worst possible moment. So now that development has kind of reset, I suppose. Like, not really, because after he came back, we had him goal camping again, just to get him back in fitness. And now we're trying to do that again, what we did in his second season. So, this is terrible here by Man City. We gave the ball away to Somerville here, who drives forward. Kudus is down the left. Foden is tracking all the way back. Good defensive rate, so work rate by Foden. Now shot goes wide by Kudus. Terrible shot that. That was terrible by Man City. Was that Savio here who gave the ball away? Yeah, it was. Terrible that. Great work though by Foden. Great work by Foden. How is Foden better at being a left back than a literal fucking left back? But yeah, I don't fully agree with that, Dossiot. But I do think that in the second season we should have been looking to find that middle ground. And I think we're trying to find that again now. I think we're trying to do it now. And if we get a striker in here, rest Haaland every 5th game, as I've been saying for a while now. Have a fit Haaland, no injuries this season. I think at the end of the season, we'll be talking about a completely different Haaland. And then start of next season, we'll be talking about the complete striker that people have been talking about. But it won't be Harry Kane. It won't be Aguero. He'll be a complete striker in his own way. He likes to play on the wings, he likes to cross and stuff. So he'll never be like them. He's closer together to Bale than to Aguero than to Harry Kane. And he's still different from that. So people expect to see Harry Kane. You're never gonna see Harry Kane from Erling Haaland. He's gonna play more like Gareth Bale. And I say more like, not exactly like. So I think he can be a complete striker. I also think that we should find a middle ground between complete striker and goal camping, because at the end of the day, one of the things Haaland does the best is camping for those goals. Now ball with Ortega. And Ortega, ball up the pitch, headed away. Yeah, Haaland is good is the conclusion. The conclusion here is Haaland is good. Now ball backwards, because people talk about Harry Kane, but Harry Kane has never really been that guy until he was like 28 or something. Wasn't Harry Kane 28 years old when he started getting more involved with Son, playing close with Son? Because you know how it started with Kane? Kane started playing more close football with Son when he got a better relationship with him. And then that over time developed into him just playing more in midfield, because Harry Kane used to just goal camp. That's what he just used to do. Kovacic now loses the ball, even in his first season at Tottenham. Harry Kane's first season at Tottenham, what did he do? He camped for the goals, bro. How old was Harry Kane in his first season for Tottenham? Let me see. So we're talking 2015-16. If it would like to load. So we are talking 2013. 2013. How old was Harry Kane then? 2013 minus 1993. It's 20. He was 20 back then, Kane. But he was not this complete striker that people think of Harry Kane until he was in his late 20s. That was a decent shot, by the way, out of that corner. I think people just do not understand how strikers work, how a good striker plays. I think people generally do not understand. Now ball into the box by De Bruyne, terrible corner that. Terrible corner again, but Rico Lewis picks up the ball out for a throw-in to West Ham. People don't understand most of the game, lol. Yeah, most people are dumb. Like, I think we just have to say it, isn't it? Most people are dumb. Like, as simple as that. Most people are dumb. There's no better way to put it than that. And now Haaland picks up the ball. Haaland tries to poke the ball through to Savio, and now ball with the West Ham goalkeeper. Now West Ham going forwards, down the right here. And ball through by West Ham. Akanji picks it up, goes backwards. Oh, terrible ball backwards. Now a throw in to West Ham. Throw in here to West Ham. And headed away by Haaland. Now De Bruyne is on the ball. Haaland makes a run down the middle. De Bruyne turns around it. He's brought down. That should be a free kick here to Man City. And it is. Do you think Man City would ever sign Van der Ven? No. And here is my reason why. Here is my reason why we will never sign Van der Ven. That guy is how old? 23? Let me look it up. Van der Ven. I think he's 23. Yeah, he's 23 years old. Do you know how many hamstring injuries he's already had? You want to know how many hamstring injuries this man has already had at 23 years old? I'll tell you. It's a bit of a joke. Jesus Christ. I laugh at it because it's so sad. This man has had four hamstring injuries at the age of 23. That man is never gonna be the footballer that people think he can become. You know why? He's got the potential, he doesn't have the body. If you get what I'm saying, isn't it? In fact, I think I'm wrong. He's got 5 hamstring injuries, bruv. 5 hamstring injuries. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the age of 23. Now ball with Wan-Bissaka, who whips it into the box and it's cleared by Gvardiol. Gvardiol picks up the ball and it rolls out for a throw-in. That man is a dead man walking. Exactly, bruv. Just try to think about how much 5 hamstring injuries is at that age. I'm pretty sure De Bruyne has had 2 hamstring injuries in his entire career. And that man's hamstring is kaput, bruv. Let me look up De Bruyne's hamstring history. De Bruyne. 5 hamstring injuries, bro, at 23 years old. That man is never gonna be the footballer people think. He is gonna be completely washed by the time he is 25. By none of his own fault, by the way. He has been run into early retirement. Generally, the way that they treat young players nowadays is a disgrace. Ball into the box! Great ball by Savio! Oh my days! That was out of fucking nothing. Applaud, bruv, applaud! You give a man his confidence and that is what he does, bruv. I've been telling y'all, put him on the left. And now he's on the fucking left. Good job, Pep. Oh my days. Did you see that cross, bruv? Haaland had the easiest fucking dinner of his life. Look at this, bruv, by Savio. Look at the general play, by the way, by Haaland. He can't play football. Well, he did make sure the ball got into Savio, so. Look at this cross, bruv. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And people tell me Saka is better than this guy. Yeah, thank you. You can keep Saka. I'll take this guy. Jeez. Look at this, bruv. Two 0 And Savio. Savio's stocks are going high. Can we get much higher, guys? Can we get much higher? Haaland scored again. Savio loves feeding. Yeah, Savio loves feeding, isn't it? He's like the grandmother with like the crooked spoon, isn't it? Big up if you know that story. The grandmother with the crooked spoon. He's absolutely just cooked there, Savio. And Haaland has had the easiest meal of his life. And what I just want to quickly look up. One moment. By the way, let me check. Did that goal get credited to Savio? Or was that an own goal? What is the official accreditation? Yeah, it does go down as an own goal from Koufal. No goal for Savio. Disgracia, guys. It's a disgracia. That should be a Savio goal. Disgrace, guys. What was I looking up again? Oh, yeah. Injury history from De Bruyne. There's so many injuries so from De Bruyne. But we're looking only for hamstring injuries. Hamstring. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, De Bruyne has had 4 hamstring injuries in his career at the age of 33. He got his first hamstring injury at the age... Is he 33? Yes. He got his first hamstring injury at the age of... We're about to find out here. If this shit will like to fucking load. 16, 17. So, how... Yeah, 33, so... He got his first hamstring injury at the age of 25. At the age of 25, De Bruyne had got his first hamstring injury. Ever since then, he's picked up hamstring injuries regularly. Like 3 hamstring injuries since then. That is pretty regular for an injury, isn't it? So, Van der Ven has 5 hamstring injuries before even turning 25. He is never gonna come to Man City, bro. That, Man City are gonna do a scouting report on Van der Ven. Good pace, good on the ball, good defensive work, good head on him. Let's check his medical history. 5 hamstring injuries, 25 years old. Yeah, forget it. Now, Edson Alvarez here, 1 minute of stoppage time, by the way. Now, Paqueta. Now, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka looks for the Fulkrug there. And that's half time. There we go. That is half time. What is Savio doing here? Why is Savio standing like that, bruv? Was he just looking at his socks or something? I hope so. I hope he's doing fine. He looks a bit gassed, I can't lie. I hope he's okay. But yeah, half time here. 5 hamstring injuries at that age is a joke, to be honest. I'll tell you, yeah. He is never gonna be a Man City player. He's never gonna be a big club player. Ange Postecoglou has ruined his career. It's that simple. If I am a professional football player and Ange Postecoglou says, "You want to play for me?" I say, "Fuck no." Like he ruins careers. It's that simple. He ruins careers. He just runs players into the ground so hard they cannot keep up with that. And let's close this here. Let's close this. We are winning our game right now. We are winning our game for once. We might actually win this game, you know. Let's throw this away. I'm gonna save this thread on you on Twitter, by the way. Let me save this quickly. There we go. And let's close it. I said close it. Did I save that thread? Yes, I did. Adolf Hitler has signed a new contract at AS Monaco. Guys. Let me share my screen here. So Dacilt, I'm gonna have a question for you, by the way, Dacilt. Dacilt, I need you to tell me, would Omar Marmoush suit a Pep system? You watch Bundesliga, you know him. Tell me what you think. So, why are people being gay? because of this guy. What is the Arsenal fan base? Just as bad as Liverpool fans sucking off Salah. Life of the Mushkicks. Gay Gooners. I saw this gay Gooners thing, yeah, and I was fucking dead, bruv. He has got order which you don't have, mate, you're fucking Indian. No offense in it, but you're not even from England and you're trying to talk shit to someone who's an English fan of a club that is English. That's the thing I don't get, yeah. Why do these foreign fans try to talk so much shit to homegrown fans? This guy, yeah. Well, homegrown fans, that sounds weird. This guy, yeah, you're not from England. And he's always trying to say Lee Gunner that ain't a real fan because he follows Lee Gunner, by the way, kind of off key. He responds on everything Lee Gunner says. If you hate someone, why do you follow them? I get a life, isn't it? Yeah, he's a striker and Pep ain't brain dead. Debatable. Yeah, Savio haters locked out. and I won't really class myself as a hater. It just feels weird calling him Midas when there weren't much GA to talk about. Yeah, but here's the thing, if you're a baller, you're gonna get GA in it. And this is what I said. Put him on the left, he will ball. You know why we put him on the right, by the way? I've got a theory. I think we put him on the right wing because we tried to have him be the next Riyad Mahrez. I think that's why. He played right wing because, like, he is the next Riyad Mahrez regen. And he always should have been on the left wing. Like, he can play on the right, but he's better on the left. Never doubt Savio. People have been doubting me when I said that Savio is better than Saka. I've been saying it. Savio is a better player than Saka. He's got a better attack, he's got better awareness. And sure, he doesn't have the GA yet. But if you look at numbers, yeah, here is something you need to do. Yeah, for anyone who wants to talk about numbers GA, look at Bukayo Saka's numbers at the same age. So let's look at his numbers, yeah? Same age. All seasons. How old is Savio? I think he's 20. I think he is 20. Let's see. Yeah, he is 20 years old. 20 years old this season. I was going to say Salah. Saka is 23. Yeah, you know it hurts when players like Savio breaking through are younger than you. This man is 2 years younger than me, bro. That hurts. Anyhow, let's just look for Premier League. We could go through stats for all competitions, but no point in that. Because Savio hasn't really played European competitions yet, so let's just load the Premier League up here. So, when Saka was 20 years old, which would be, let's say, 2001, that would be the 21-22 season. He had 11 goals and 7 assists. Okay, 18 GA. How much did Savio have? Let's see here. At Girona. And we're going to talk about Premier League in a second, yeah? At Girona, well, he obviously not in Premier League. Let's just do first tier. Let's do it like this. That's going to work better. At Girona. Wait, what? First tier football. Why is La Liga not on this? Oh, wait, all seasons. I'm stupid. My apologies. I'm just yeah, let's see. At Girona, he got 19 GA. So you're telling me he got 1 GA more than Saka at the same age. GA comes with age, isn't it? Okay, this season, GA-wise, not been great. He's gone up to 5 assists now. He's got 2 goals now. Unless that counts as an own goal, I'm not sure. I think that's a goal. So, he's gonna get GA. Sometimes players just have a roadblock, isn't it? So when people want to talk about GA, just realize, yeah, young players don't always have the output that matches their talent. Lionel Messi did not have the outputs, the insane outputs, until he was 21, 22. So when people talk outputs, yeah, good game so far, yeah, good game so far, that would be stupid and won't surprise me. But when people talk about output, for the 20-year-old, you just proved to me that you don't know anything about football. You just proved to me that you don't know anything about football. He's not a right winger, by the way, he's a left winger. When people say, oh, output, well, how old is he? Oh, 20. Then why the fuck are you talking about output? Young players have never had insane outputs. Sure, you have Kylian Mbappe once in a while. If every player in the world was Kylian Mbappe, then Kylian Mbappe would not be a big player, would he? So, when people talk about output at these young ages, it's ridiculous. Now, Savio, has he been shit this season on the right? Yeah, he's had many shit games. However, now that he's playing on the left, he's getting his output up, and he's still playing really well. He's controlling a game, he's dribbling, he's passing in a way that I don't see from Saka. So am I saying he's better than Saka? Not yet. But what I am saying, yeah, is 2-3 years down the road, he will be. He will be better than Saka. It won't be a debate. It will be a fact. He will be better than Saka. That's where I'm at. And Saka is a really good player output-wise, but look at his injury. Look at his recent injury. I don't know if it says specifically what type of hamstring. Yeah, it doesn't say it's here, but I believe it's a grade 3 hamstring injury. You know what that means? It means he's fucked. It means he's fucked, that's simple. Because he's never gonna be the player that he used to be again. Pace is gonna get halved. Output, he may continue to have output, but it won't be the same output that he has had like last season, for example. Last season wasn't even that good. Like, let's say 23... sorry, that is this season. I'm stupid. Okay. So, last season, 25 GA. Great GA, isn't it? For a winger. For a winger, that is good GA. 25. I mean, that is really good. But after your hamstring injury, are you gonna get that GA again? You'll get 20. You'll get 20, for sure. But that's a drop-off by 5. That is a drop-off by 5. I'm just saying, it's a drop-off by 5. So people need to understand, yeah, when you talk about output, output does not show how good a player is. Good players, yeah, will develop and have output. He is better than Saka already. You could definitely make the argument that he is. You could make the argument. Because again, if you look at last season, 19 GA in the league, and at the same age, Saka was getting 18 GA. So you could make that argument. Like, his output is not as good, but his technical ability is better. So, for me, it's... And he played more games, by the way, Saka. One more game. And what about minutes? Because that's a fancy metric now. He played 1 minute more. So, yeah, he played a minute more. So, you know what it is, yeah? You know what it is. Ballers are ballers, isn't it? Let's close this now. But yeah, Savio, I've been telling y'all, play him on the left. I've been telling y'all. Arsene Wenger, I could have gone twice to Real Madrid, I could have gone to Juventus, to PSG, even to Man United. My fatal flaw is that I love too much where I am, where I was. I regret I should have gone somewhere else. Would have destroyed every club mentioned. Arsenal's played New Year's resolutions. Gabriel improved English. How are you gonna... Actually, it's still Gabriel. I was gonna say, how is Gabriel Jesus in the country for so long and still don't know fucking English? What is this? What is this? I don't understand how anyone sees the form and fitness or the lack thereof in our back line and thinks we don't need a defender. Yeah, I agree with him for once. Half our guys can't stay fit, the other half are burdened out and playing on fumes. Third sign of fatigue is mental mistakes, and now the defenders are making plenty of them in recent weeks. Akanji looks like a shell of himself. Guardiola started off the year on fire but is clearly tired. Agreed. Agreed. For once I agree with him. You get Amrabat and Casemiro, then you meet Martinez and Varane somehow escape that 10 takes on Nana score if you can. What? Okay. Plenty of people have scored. But he's not signed of. Why are people talking about this? He's not signed yet. Why are people talking as if he signed this deal already? Football Twitter is so weird. He's not signed. He has not signed. Second half is about to begin, by the way. But what is this source? Who the fuck is this source? Yeah, who the fuck is this source, bruv? Who are you, brother? Who are you? You are no one. Like, this is bullshit. This is a bullshit source. It's that simple. Let me close this. There we go. How many days was Arsenal top of the league in 22-23? They've got an easy excuse for that one. They can blame Rob Holding, the same bloke who was in the teams which battered Leeds 4-1 in March 2023. Let's just not mention Kirior coming to save the day and shipping 3 to Brighton and losing to Forest 2. Yeah, Egyptian media reports a lot of shit. Yeah, that fanbase is weird, isn't it? That fanbase is weird. They spent top of the table. YouTube success in 2025, not saving that. His actual agent is a fella called Ross Smith. His father was the original super agent, John Smith. He owns the FIFA Best Awards. He was Maradona's agent. Ross used to be a corporate manager at United. You have ever remembered the C4 show? I don't remember the C4 show because I don't care about Goldbridge. How much is Rasmus paying him a week for the PR? Probably not that much, to be fair. Anyhow, second half should have kicked off by now. It has just kicked off as I say that, so let's get going with the second half here. Let's see here, where are we? There we go. And now ball down right here by West Ham. Kudus moves the ball backwards. Yeah, second half started. Yep, thank you for telling me. And second half did start. Let's close this. If we can. If I can. If I'm not stupid. Now going forward here. Kovacic into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo has to go down the left here with Savio. I thought he was about to whip it in there immediately. Kova into Gvardiol. Lewis. De Bruyne. Lewis. Lewis. Still Lewis. De Bruyne. Come on, make a run, Haaland. I need Haaland to drop a bit deeper and then make a run. And now ball into Foden. Foden, heavy first touch. Ball into Kovacic. Kovacic, third round on the ball. Really good turn. And Haaland made a run, he wasn't picked up. Now Foden. Foden, back to Kovacic. And Kovacic. Haaland just standing there right now. Yeah. He's just standing there like... Guess I'll wait. Now ball with Rico Lewis. Rico. Yeah, Haaland got a goal, but he's just standing there right now. A third goal would help, so a second goal from Haaland. Or maybe a Savio goal. Or maybe both. You can have 4. Let's get greedy. Goufal now with the throw-in. And now the ball goes out for a throw-in here. You predicted 2-2, by the way. Prediction will come true. No. No muss. I said 2-0. 2-0. Yes, I said 2-0. I said 2-0, guys. 2-0. Now Guardiola on the throw-in. Did you bet on this game, Dastilt? Did you bet on this game? Throw-in by Guardiola now. Haaland lays it off to Bernardo and Savio into Haaland again. Haaland into De Bruyne, who takes a poor touch. It rolls through to Foden. Now Haaland doesn't get the ball. And ball goes backwards here by Man City. Now Savio. Ball coming backwards, and that's going to be a goal kick to West Ham. He walked the ball out of play. Now ball on the right here for West Ham with Edson Alvarez. And into Soucek, who almost passed it into his own net. I don't bet on Man City right now. Absolute mess. Never know what you're gonna get. That's fair. That is fair, isn't it? You never know what you're gonna get, isn't it? Now ball into the box, headed away by West Ham. West Ham into the box again. And now Kudus. Tried to cross one in and now shot against the bar. I think Ortega pushed it against the bar there. Now up the pitch by Foden. De Bruyne into... Savio has Haaland running to his right, and Haaland picks up the ball. Savio is down the middle, needs to be picked up. Oh, great defending there by Kilman. Savio needed to run a bit more wide, I think. And now West Ham is back on the ball. West Ham into Paqueta. You guys would have conceded there. Yeah, our defenders would have been in a panic and would have conceded there. Especially if it was Rico Lewis going backwards. And now poor first touch by Somerville allows Akanji to poke the ball to Ortega. Now Ortega straight into Haaland. Haaland, can he wrestle his way through here? He can. Now he has to pass the ball to Bernardo Silva. People tell me Aguero has better holder play than this guy, bruv. People tell me that Aguero has better holder play than Haaland. And now Haaland goes down to the ground here. Holding his groin. What is this? What is this? Oh no, not again. Please no, yeah. What is this? Why is Haaland down? What happened? What happened? What happened? Why did Haaland go down like that? What happened? Are we not taking him off? Let's see here what happened. Well, it's not here. What happened? Oh. Ball backwards here. Haaland injury. Your season is done. I hope not. I hope not. Haaland looks fine now. Terrible pass to Bruyne. I think he wasn't on the same page as Bernardo there. I'm focusing on Haaland right now. You guys, just keep your eyes on Haaland. How does he look? He looks a bit lazy right now. He's walking just fine. He's forcing himself a bit. Don't you guys think Haaland is forcing himself a bit if you look at him right now? Now Aki. Into Rico Lewis. Now Ortega. Now ball to Guardiol. Guardiol. Into Kovacic. I'm gonna cry if Haaland is injured. Same here. Same here. I hope he's not. I hope he's not, but hope is not gonna do much, is it? Hope it's not gonna do much for us. Savio now. Haaland makes a run. He gets to the ball. Very well done by Haaland. He chips the goalkeeper and scores. Well, he ran just fine there. He looks fine. He looks fine. 3-0. He looks fine. He's smiling. He looks like he's smiling. He looks fine. I hope he's not injured. If he is injured, I'm gonna goal that cures the injury. FIFA style, you know. If you're like injured on FIFA but you scored a goal. I don't know if this is still in FIFA. I haven't played FIFA in years. But if you're like injured on FIFA and you scored a goal, that it cures the injury. That was a proper ball through again by Savio. He took the run well. He shielded the ball off with his body, so I'm hoping that he's not injured. 3-0. We actually win our game again. Back-to-back wins. Guys, think guys. Back-to-back wins. I think City is back. And it's 3-0. How many goals is Haaland on, by the way? So Savio is now on 6 assists in the Premier League. And 2 goals. So he's getting GA in it. He's getting his output. People are talking about outputs. Well, Savio's getting outputs now. Savio's getting outputs now. Haaland do be looking a bit gassed though. Who do we even take him? Who do we even put on if Haaland is injured though? Who do we put on? McAtee? Like, what do we do? Now, Kovacic here loses the ball. Foden falls 9, McAtee. Yeah, you might be right. That would make sense. Foden falls 9, McAtee on the right, and then I guess we can bring on Doku or stuff for the left, or we can put McAtee in midfield even if you like, but that's a bit risky. We know that Pep Guardiola likes to play young midfielders on the wing. We know that. Good, it's now terrible ball here. Now De Bruyne is on it. De Bruyne leaves the ball for Foden, who has scored 4-0. Inshallah. We are winning a game. We are winning a game, guys. Pray. Pray. If you want the rainbow, you need to put up with the rain, guys. We are winning a game, guys. We are winning a game. The sniper is back, guys. The sniper is back. Finally. Yeah, I never doubted Pep. Sure you didn't, Knowles. I sure you didn't. Who was talking about sacking Pep again in the... Oh, wait, that was me. Never mind. It was you too, though. It was you too, but no. This has been a very good game. This has been a very good game. I thought he was going to give it to Haaland, so that Haaland could have his hat-trick, but... Okay, Foden needs some goals too. Foden needs to get confidence up. We are getting goals from multiple sources. That's the important part. Savio, Foden, Haaland. We have a front three that is getting goals. And that's really important right now for Man City. 4-0. 4-0 on this beautiful day. Oops, I accidentally moved my screen. Let me bring that back down. Because I like to have the Man City logo here underneath from the Etihad Stadium. Always underneath me. If you don't pay attention to that, I guess you would have never noticed. Anyhow. Gundogan is gonna come on. Kovacic is coming off. Ah, Pep, you're getting arrogant, aren't you? And now ball with the West Ham fans again. De Bruyne trying to get press high up. Why aren't you wearing your City shirt, by the way? Because it's in the washing machine. It's in the washing machine, that's why. I did not schedule this very... I did not schedule my washing very well. Normally I try to make sure my City shirt is ready for the next City game. But I put it in the washing machine a day too late. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't really paying attention to my schedule. And I didn't wash my City shirt on time. Now Kovacic coming off for... Excuse me. For Gundogan. And Kyle Walker is coming on. Ake is coming off as well. Walker coming on. These are two substitutions which really open us up on the back, aren't they? But if we can just hold on to the ball now and kill the game off, I think we'll be fine. Now a ball up the pitch and pass backwards to Ortega. Ortega down the right. Now ball up the pitch. Looking for Haaland again. Haaland gets pulled down to the ground. Has to pull his socks back up and stands up. That will be a free kick on any striker but Haaland, by the way. Like, just saying. Haaland don't get protected enough, does he? Now ball into Mavropanos here, who came onto the pitch from the bench. Not really sure what they thought they needed a centre back when they were losing 2-0 at the time. Walk it into Akanji. Akanji holds onto the ball very well. Now Haaland tried to lay it off to De Bruyne, but De Bruyne wasn't where he expected him to be. So he's going backwards to Akanji again. Gvardiol wants the ball here and he gets it. Gvardiol looks up and goal to Gundel. He goes backwards. Should have gone to Gundel there. Now ball on the right again with Walker. Akanji. Akanji on the ball. Into Haaland. Haaland to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis to Gundogan and backwards and around again. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Are we actually killing a game off? I think we are. It's insane, isn't it? It's insane. We're actually killing our game off. My prediction is finally correct. Did you predict 4-0? Let me scroll up here. What did you predict? I can't even scroll up that far, bruv. Yeah, but if you did predict 4-1, big up. Now ball into Gundogan here, and now down the left with Savio. Savio goes down, and now West Ham into the middle of the field here, and down the left by Somerville. Yes, 4-0, you said. And now Carl Walker trying to slow this down, just shoves into him. He can take a yellow, it's fine. He can take a yellow. He should have never taken that yellow. Like, he should have taken that yellow, but he should have had that ball first, isn't it? Now free kick hit for the West Ham. Could be a decent set piece hit for them as well if they whip it in properly. Walker getting run past and needing to take a yellow stupidly. Yeah, that is a bit of a shortage, isn't it? Now Paqueta, do not Paqueta, do not, Paqueta. I am telling you, Paqueta, as a fan, as an arbiter of the sport, Paqueta, do not score. Do not score. I'll become a West Ham fan just so you don't score. Miss it, please. Thank you, Paqueta. But I am also a liar, so I'm not going to become a West Ham fan. Fuck you. Should have come to Man City, brother. Man City 1-0. Who are they playing? Aston Villa 1-0. Who are they playing against? Paqueta to City still on. I mean, it's possible, but I think it's very unlikely. I think we're probably looking at other players now. I think it's like a sailed ship. Now Paqueta on the ball again, chips one in, and Soucek into the chest of Ortega. Foden now. Foden up the pitch again. Savio heads it on to De Bruyne. De Bruyne just puts it up the pitch. No nonsense here. No nonsense. Just ball up the pitch. And now West Ham on the ball again. You guys actually balled today. Yeah. Who scored for the Man City? A goal by Savio 2 goals by Haaland and a goal by Foden. Now ball on the left here for... Wait, is Wan-Bissaka not on this pitch anymore? Oh yes, he's all the way... he's a bit of the pitch though. Now ball with Areola. Areola down the right with Koufal. West Ham is still playing decent, but they can't really get through at the moment. It's a bit too slow on their part. I like when they play just like this though. They can keep passing the ball in their own half. In fact, I bet that they keep passing the ball in their own half. Now ball down the left. Wan-Bissaka does that excellently. Now he can cross a ball. It's a poor cross. Rico Lewis heads it away. He's actually done his job once on the far post. Now looking for Haaland here. Man City. Can Haaland pick up the ball? No. His own goal by West Ham. I think they'll correct that because I think it will be corrected to a Savio goal because it looks like it was going on target. Ball backwards again. Can we please keep a clean sheet for once too? Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, I'm not too concerned about the clean sheet. I'm more concerned about don't give away any... don't give away the game. Yeah, but Google can be wrong. I think that will be corrected to a Savio goal. We'll see on the Premier League website what that says at the end of the game. Premier League website... in fact, let's go to the Premier League website right now. I don't know if there's an official report on there yet, though. Premier League... Man City, West Ham. Because the websites can be wrong. Or Google can be wrong. It happens sometimes. It does happen sometimes. Okay, on the Premier League website it does say an own goal by Koufal. Surely they don't give that as an own goal, right? Can someone get me a replay of that goal? In fact, I can get one myself. Give me a moment. Let me look up that goal. Let's go to the soccer website, our soccer. And let's look for the goal. I'm watching a replay now, by the way, of the Cole Palmer goal, who scored against Crystal Palace. Let's see here. That's a cold finish. Anyhow, that's not what I came for. I'm trying to find that goal. Let's look for the first goal from Man City here. If I can find it. Aston Villa 1-1 against Leicester City, by the way, at the moment. That's 4-0. Oh, a goal here by West Ham. That is shit. That is shit. So to answer your question, Rosa. Yeah, 1-1 between Aston and Leicester. To answer your question, we cannot keep a clean sheet for once. We cannot keep a clean sheet for once. Where is this first goal? Am I fucking blind? I'm trying to find the highlights here to this first goal. We should win. We should still win, right? No way we give up a 4-goal lead. Right? That is yet defending though. Like, what is Walker doing? Yeah, there goes your prediction. Put on Walker and Gundo, concede. Yeah, what a surprise, isn't it? What a surprise. I'm seriously not gonna find this goal or what? That's 3-0, 4-0, 2-0. Maybe it's before this. Okay, there we go, I found it. Let's check. Ball out for the throw-in, by the way. Now, Rico Lewis back on the ball. Good challenge stated by Bernardo Silva. Now, Savio can't hold on to it. He was surrounded by 4 people, to be fair to him. Yeah, I'm watching the highlights now of that Savio goal. I think that should be a Savio goal. That looks like it was going on target, right? Like, let's see. Yeah, that was going on target. You didn't change the score, yeah. Give me a minute. There we go, I've changed the score now. We should still win. I'm comfy. For now. A clean sheet will be nice, so yeah, it will be nice. It will be nice to have a clean sheet for once. And they're going for it again here, West Ham. Ball into the box, headed on goal. Good work there by Ortega to get the ball. And he's hurt, he says. Let's see here. Ortega just went down to the ground now. Can you guys stop getting injured, bruv? He felt poorly, you know. Yeah. I hope Ortega's fine here, bruv. Look at Carson. Carson is thinking, fuck, I might have to come on. Injury FC at City, I hope not. Carson's like, fuck, I may have to actually play a game. This is not why I'm here at the club. Your players all giving you injury scares right now. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, let's hope here that Ortega is fine. Otherwise, we'll be seeing Carson play a game. I guess we still pay him money for something. Now Ortega, he continues playing, looks for Foden, for ball doesn't come into him. Haaland tries to get the ball now, and he does get it. Good physical work there. It's gonna be a free kick though. That should not be a free kick. Player runs into Haaland, falls over, it's Haaland's fault. No, fuck off. It's Haaland who ran into him, to be fair. But you are winning a game, for once, for the time being. Let's get the win over the line. Let's get the win over the line first. Blade hurts himself sorting into Haaland. Haaland at fault. But all crazy stuff, isn't it? Now West Ham coming again. Down the right. And now into the box. Just it's backwards. Now shot over the bar. Over the bar and a goal kick. Now a goal kick to Man City. Let's just waste some time here. Waste some time. Bring on some young players. Carlsen is warming up, bruv. Carlsen is warming up. I'm changing my prediction to 5-1 to Man City. Well, it's not a prediction anymore if it's 77 minutes in. But fair enough. Now free kick to Man City. Gundogan tried to take it quickly down the right here. De Bruyne picked it up, but he was out of play or offside. I'm not sure what they're saying here. Now West Ham with the ball. Carlsen thinking he'll actually play a game for once. Throw in now by Man City, straight into De Bruyne and backwards again. Carlsen to Serge Brugge. He'll get them relegated for sure. He'll get them relegated in an instant. We will be dead, guys. We will be dead. McAtee is coming on. McAtee is coming on. And Savio coming off. Fair enough, I suppose. McAtee then on the left wing or what? Now ball backwards by Man City. Just racking back here now. McAtee, my favourite young player. Nah. He's decent. I ain't seen enough of him. I ain't seen nearly enough of McAtee to actually rate him. Now ball down the left by De Bruyne. McAtee, good first touch. And now free kick here to... No, not a free kick. McAtee wins the ball back and loses it again, just like that. Now ball down the left here by Paqueta. Now ball over the top. And Fulkrug can't trap the ball, but now a shot here down the left goes over the bar, luckily. McAtee is older than Savio. Yeah, he's older than Savio. He's older than Oscar de Bob. And Oscar de Bob and Savio are both better than him, so... I prefer me a proper baller, isn't it? Maybe he's decent, we'll see. We'll see if he's decent, but one game ain't enough, is it? One game ain't enough. Need to do it 4 or 5 games. Let me, by the way, give me a second here. I'm quickly gonna set something up after the game, since the game is almost done anyway. And we're actually gonna win it, which is crazy, I know, but we're gonna win our game. Ball by Ortega over everybody. Now out for the throw-in. And now ball down the left. Haaland is moving fine at the moment. Yeah, he's moving fine at the moment, isn't it? Let's hope it's just a scare and not an actual injury, right? Let's hope he didn't actually get injured, but that it was just an injury scare. Prediction, Verona against Udinese. I have no idea. I'll go for the white header from the corner, sorry, by West Ham. I'll go for low scoring 1-2. 1-2 to in fact, I'll go 1-0. I'll go 1-0 to Udinese. Udinese 1, Verona 0. Oh, Jack Grealish is coming on, guys. Jack Grealish, guys. And Haaland is coming off. I'm guessing. Are we gonna see Fast 9 Grealish, or is this gonna be Fast 9 Foden? That's a big question, right? Grealish needs to have a good game to save his life right now. Yeah, he kind of does, isn't it? He kind of does need a good game. Because people are talking about Grealish getting binned off. Which ain't exactly too unfair to ask, if I'm being honest. Considering Grealish's recent performances. I'm quickly setting something up here. My apologies for for being a bit silent. I'm setting something up for after the stream. I should have set this up earlier, but I don't complain. No complaining, guys. No complaining. There you go, I've set that up, and we'll come back to that when the game is done. I just had to set that up quickly so I'm not sitting here 5 minutes silent when the game is done, and ball goes just wide here by West Ham. Just wide that ball. Man City is winning, I think. Yeah, I think we've won. I think we've won this. In fact, it's a good save by Ortega. It's not just wide, it's a good save Ortega. I think it's won this game. Not trying to be arrogant, but really. Are we gonna bottle a 3-goal lead in the 86th minute? If we do, just wrap the club up. Where is Grealish, by the way? I don't see him any. Oh, he's here on the left. Now ball is after a throw-in. Edson Alvarez. coming off. And Ings coming on. What is our next Premier League game? No idea. No idea. Let's see in my schedule. Do I have a Premier League game set up in my schedule? Next week is FA Cup. Yes, yes. Let's see here. Schedule. Next Premier League game. I don't think I've got it in any Premier League game in my schedule, so. Oh, I do. Liverpool Man United. Liverpool Man United is our next Premier League game. And I've got no games for the evening. I guess tomorrow is going to be a calm day. Liverpool Man United. That's our next Premier League game. Ball on the right now, and it's been lost. Immediately. And I think we're going to have a free kick here to West Ham. At least we've put in a comfy performance for once. Now West Ham going backwards. Yeah, we haven't been pathetic at the back. We played with wing backs, which I liked. Man City. Okay, yeah, my apologies. I wasn't following you. So we play in the FA Cup, ball on the left here, 1 minute. And it's going backwards. We play in the FA Cup against Salford. Then in the Premier League we play Brentford, Ipswich, both away. Then we play PSG away, and then we play Chelsea at home. And then the last game of January is Club Brugge in the Champions League. So that is January here for Man City. Edson Alvarez is ex-Ajax. I did not actually know that. But he is very solid. And now going backwards here, Grealish gets a pull down and gets a free kick. Free kick now to Man City. Can we hold on to the ball? Gundo. Bernardo. And ball backwards to Akanji here. Ortega. Gundogan. Yeah, I knew about Kudus. I knew that Kudus was an ex-Ajax. I didn't know that about Edson Alvarez, though. Now the ball is out for a throw-in. Throw-in to Man City here. And Bernardo leaves the ball for Walker. And now McAtee walks the ball out of play here. Nope, they're giving a throw into Man City. Never mind. I should have bet on you guys. Damn. Yeah, stinker and hooked, dat zult. Stinker and hooked. You must believe. You must believe in Man City again. It's still not. 6 minutes just came up on my screen, so too late to ask for the prediction. It just came up on my screen. 6 minutes here. So let me put that banner up. It's fucking cold in my room, by the way. It's fucking cold in my room. Now Rico Lewis. Come on, give the ball to De Bruyne here. There you go. Now Grealish. Grealish stepping into midfield. Goes into Gundogan. Just hold on to the ball. Don't bother going down. Just hold on to the ball. Go backwards if you want. Just kill the game off here. McAtee. Into Gvardiol. Grealish. Gvardiol again. Rico. Into Grealish. Grealish tried to lift the ball over the top. That was a shit ball. Now De Bruyne picks it up and Foden almost got there. And now Kyle Walker into McAtee. McAtee. Prediction Liverpool in the FA Cup. Who do they play? I mean, they play Man United in the Premier League, but now Grealish on the ball. Shots! Oh, goes wide. They play against Accrington Stanley. Who the fuck is Accrington Stanley? 20th in League 2, you know. They're winning against Colchester. Yeah, Liverpool is bamming them 6-0. Grealish now. Bernardo. Foden. Rico. Guardiola. Just going backwards. We're just going backwards here, which I don't mind. Just waste time. Just go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Go all the way around. Then go back to the goalkeeper again. If they start pressing up too high, clear the ball. Chelsea have bottled it again, have they? Chelsea, not the fucking movie, bruv. Chelsea, the football team, bruv. Chelsea, 1-1. 1-1, you know. Now I'll throw in. To Man City. It's the history of London football, you know. London is blue, London is red, London is white, London is never victorious. You know what's funny? There's only two Champions League trophies in London, and they're blue. And Chelsea got the smallest fan base of the London teams, because that's the history of London. They don't win trophies. They bottle stuff. How many cup finals have Chelsea bottled? How many league titles have Arsenal bottled? How many trophies has Tottenham won in the past 20 years? It's the history of the London guys. Brown. Who is playing against Everton? Bournemouth 1-0 up against Everton. Bournemouth is having a staggering season, aren't they? Aston Villa 2-1 against Leicester. So Man City is 1 point behind Newcastle, 2 points behind Chelsea, 9 points behind Liverpool, who have a game in hand, 2 games in hand even. Only 5 points behind Arsenal, who also have a game in hand, so. Now ball backwards to Ortega. Now Guardiola up the pitch. Looking for Foden down the left now with Grealish. Just kill some time here. Go to the corner flag and kill some time. Gives the ball to Bernardo here. Bernardo goes down the wing. And Bernardo back to Grealish. Yeah, they're just wasting time here now. Lovely to see. And just go backwards. There you go. Just go backwards into Lewis. And Lewis now to Walker. And Walker again. This is very well done by Man City, how we are playing out the game right now. Just playing out the game at the moment. Not really trying too much to do anything fancy. De Bruyne. Ball on the left, into Foden. Foden backwards to Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis puts it down the right hit for the Walker, who's actually quite high up the pitch. Now McAtee. Yeah, look, they're not touching the ball. We put it around them. Full time for the Chelsea game. Yikes. Yikes that. Now ball to Foden here, and De Bruyne has a shot straight up target. Brentford 4-0. Who did they beat? What are they playing? Southampton. I mean, that is 3 points. And I think that this is full time. Is it? Yes, it is. Full time. And finally, I win for Man City. We finally won a game. Sue! We have 2 wins in a row now, at last. So, let me pull up Man City here. Premier League table. So, if we look at the Premier League table for Man City, we have, 18 games left. 18 games left. So, times 3 is 54. How many points do we have? We have 34. So, 54 plus 34, that is 88. Yes, it is. 88. So, I predicted that nobody is getting above 86 points this season. Or above 85 points, rather. So, I predicted no one is getting 86 or more points this Premier League season. If Man City wins the next 18 games in a row, then we get to 88, so we could still win the league title. Just saying. Yes, we won a game at home, 3 points. We won a game at home for once. Yeah, stop the clock. Give me a moment. Stop the clock, guys. Stop the count. Stop the count. Stop the count. Oh my days, everything is in the way right now. You go away. There we go. Anyhow, we won a game, and it was actually very well set up by Pep Guardiola. I must give him credit. Massive copium. Potentially. Massive copium indeed. Man of the match, Savinho. He has earned the Inyo bath. He is once again Savinho. We will now be going over to the tactical part quickly. Let me close this. Let's put this here. And let's open this. There we go. So let's talk about tactics now. We're doing my game reviews now, after the games, I suppose. I guess just staying live longer does kind of help though, doesn't it? So, Liverpool 2 games in hand. But we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, shut up, I'm not paying. So, how did we play? And I actually want to see a heat map on something. SofaScore. I quickly want to see the heat map. Of Bernardo Silva. Man City, West Ham. I quickly want to see Bernardo Silva's heat map here. It's full crew, by the way. I predicted he would score against us. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, what is your heat map like? If you click on them, normally you get a heat map. Because I think he spent a lot of time here in the left back area, yeah. You see, a lot of time in the left back area. So, I think he was more of a left wing back than Savio, really, yeah. See? This is what I'm talking about, and you'll see why I'm mentioning this. So, we played with wing backs here today. Like, if you look at how we defended, it was with wing backs. We had Kovacic, Lewis, mostly, coming back here. And I was thinking, is it Savio who played higher up? And it is. So Savio would be a bit higher up. Mostly coming into midfield here. And this is very poorly drawn, I know. But what we basically had is a back 5. We played 5-3-1, basically. If you put it like this. When defending, it was 5-3-1. So you had Lewis, Kovacic, Savio. And then you had, 5-3-2, I suppose. And then you had Haaland and De Bruyne here. Haaland obviously a bit ahead. De Bruyne, I guess you could say it was 5-4-1 with De Bruyne dropping a bit deeper. But De Bruyne was like in between this area. De Bruyne was in this area. And what we did here is we transitioned from this into this. So how we did that here is, it's quite simple, isn't it? De Bruyne and Haaland stayed where they are. Lewis and Kovacic for a double pivot. and Savio goes out wide, Foden goes out wide. And this was a lot better. It minimized the amount of defending that Rico Lewis had to do. Now, Rico Lewis did end up in this right back area sometimes, but not a lot. Not a lot. And minimizing Rico Lewis on right back area, maximizing his duty as a midfielder, has made it a lot better. This is an improvement he made from what we did against Leicester City. He has actually improved it slightly. Now, West Ham is not great right now. I do know. West Ham is not great at the moment. But it's better than Leicester City. And we won confidently. Now look at the next game. We've got Echeverri coming in. We've got Oscar Bob coming back soon. Ruben Diaz coming back soon. We have got players coming back. We've hopefully got a right back coming soon. There's talks about Omar Marmoush, who may be coming, may not be coming, to rest Haaland with. So I think that it's a lot of improvements here for Man City. If I had to do player ratings, I'm gonna use this here. I'm gonna use this for player ratings. So, if I'm gonna do player ratings, I would give Ortega a 7. He didn't have to do much. What can you say about a goalkeeper he didn't really have to do anything. I mean, he made 3 saves, 0.29 goals prevented. Can't really do anything about the goal we did concede. So I think 6.5, in fact, I'll give a 6. 6 is he didn't really impact the game, for the positive or the negative. I mean, it's not bad, but what can you give a goalkeeper who didn't have to who just had to stand there, right? Then Gvardiol. Let's talk about Gvardiol next. He was just defending, which I'm happy about, by the way. He had 4 clearances, 2 blocked shots. I feel like he was solid today. He won his ground duels, his aerial duels. He did lose possession a few times, but I feel like whenever he loses possession, it's balls going forwards. He apparently put a cross in there at some point, I don't know when. I like when Gvardiol just defends. Just have Gvardiol defend, right? In this more deep defensive role, have him be centre back, have him be left back, centre back like we did. I like that a lot more than when Gvardiol is just pushing up, leaving space behind that Silva has to clean up, and obviously Silva is not cleaning up that space because he's way too old. So I like this. I really like this. I like how we just played this style of football. I think O'Reilly would have been preferred over Lewis by some. I think GSP over Lewis would have been preferred. But if you put GSP in, then I suppose you can have... I mean, if you have GSP, you can play the same system. You can play this exact same system with JSP in here. You would have JSP on right back or in centre back, depending on what your cup of tea is. So you can switch these two around. So you can swap them around, but GSP I would have preferred him over Rico Lewis because he's a proper defender. When you get into those right back situations, then you still can manage it. Foden coming back here, that may have been better as well for Gvardiol again. But then you have Gvardiol in midfield, and what did I say earlier? I preferred Gvardiol not to invert, not to step up. So then maybe Aki in midfield, but that's not really gonna work out. So I think that's why we went with Rico Lewis. You could have maybe changed the system a bit, play a 4-2-3-1 like I would have played. With these players, then maybe Rico Lewis on for Bernardo Silva. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I'm just happy that Pep actually played defensive football. I'm happy that he played defensive football. This is what I want to see from Pep. This is what I have been begging for all season. Savio on the left. Allow Haaland to get more involved because he was more involved in this game. Let's check out Haaland's stats here. Let's check them out. Erling Haaland. Next game is a Serie A game indeed. Pep turning into Mourinho. Well, he's a far cry from being a Mourinho, but He's playing more defensive at the very least. Okay, he only had 17 passes, but he had 25 touches. Okay, only 25 touches. There are games where Haaland has like 5 touches. So I feel like he was a bit more involved. He had a bit more to do. He played well as well, I think, Haaland. Just as a striker, doing his job up front, scoring 2 goals to begin with, but also holding on to the ball, coming down the wings. I feel like Haaland, we just need to get him slightly more involved as time goes on. Like Harry Kane with Son. Harry Kane learned to play together with Son. He learned to play close football with Son. He was a goal camping striker, learned to play this football with Son. Gradually learned to do it with other players as well, even if he didn't have chemistry. We need to do that with Haaland. I'm not saying he's gonna be a Harry Kane player. I've talked about this before. He has closer together to Bale than he has to Kane or Aguero. But he has the ability to go out to these wide areas. Not to the effect that Bale did, but to reasonable effect. We need to get Haaland into this rhythm. So, my the old rating, to come back to what we were talking about, it's gonna be 7.5. Aki and Akanji, I'll make this short for both of them. They'll get a 6.5 for both. They both defended well, didn't have that much to do, so I'll just give a 6.5, a bit of a cop-out. Rico Lewis. What are we saying about Rico Lewis? Because I'm not sure about Rico, you know. I think Rico did decent, but he didn't really play as right back either. This is incorrect. Like, if you look at his heat map, yeah, he did not play as right back. He played as right midfielder. Foden played deeper than him, I feel like, at points. Yeah, see, Foden came down all the way here to cover this right back area. And he was a right wing back. He was not a right winger. He was a right wing back, which I really like. So, you know what's funny? I know what the heat map says before I even look at the heat map. I'm telling you guys what the heat map says, then I open the heat map and I prove to be right. Because I watch football with my eyes. And if you watch football with your eyes, then you don't need a heat map. Like it's that simple, isn't it? But for Rico Lewis, I'm not sure. He played good in midfield. I'm not going to scapegoat him for anything today. Rico is a 7, is an 8 for me. No. For me, he gets a 7. No way he's an 8, bruv. Kovacic, I mean, he was solid. Just solid. Kovacic, just another solid performance. And you could tell, by the way, how important Kovacic is when he came off. Kyle Walker, Gundogan get on the pitch, Kovacic goes off, I believe Aki went off, and suddenly we're going behind. Rico on 9, bruv. Y'all don't watch football. He's 7, yeah. Y'all don't watch football, bruv. That is ridiculous. He's not a fucking 9, bruv. Kovacic. I think he really showed how good he was when he came off. We were immediately getting played through when Kovacic came off. So I'll give Kovacic a 7.5 here. He did have a few points where he gave poor passes towards Haaland, where I feel like he drove up the pitch when he should have passed up the pitch. But he was solid for me, defensively, and that is what I want from him. So, Savio, I'll talk about my man of the match last. Bernardo Silva here, who was, I think, very important to this system where we had him dropping into this left wing back. He was like an inverting left back, I suppose, and Savio was a outverting midfielder. You have inverting and now you have outverting. Is that even a word? I don't know. Let's see. Outverting meaning. Is that a real word? Come on. Opposites are inverting. What is the opposite of inverting? Quality content, guys. Really? Upright. He has an upright winger today. He's an upright upright midfielder into a winger. Guys, I'm genius. But no, I'll leave him for now. De Bruyne. He was decent. 7 point. I'll give him a 7. He was decent. Foden. They gave him an 8, by the way. No way. I mean, he got a goal. He did have good passing today. Some good long balls as well. Apparently won most of his ground duels. No way they gave him an 8, right? But I would give Foden a 7.5, and here is why, yeah? He had to do this really difficult situation where he had to play as a right winger, had to drop back, he had to be a wing back. Which he is not a wing back. He is a midfielder, but we made him play as wing back. He made multiple good challenges, made good passes, got a goal. For me, I think it's fair to give him a 7.5. 8 is a bit high though. So, Haaland, I will give an 8. 2 goals, good general play, 8 for Erling Haaland. Then Savio, my man of the match. By the way, I know people are going to be like, oh, you only gave him an 8 and he scored 2 goals. Yeah. I'm about to give my man of the match 8.5. Savio, my man of the match is 8.5. I mean, do I need to explain why he was man of the match? That should not be a disallowed goal, by the way. This is nonsense. That should be a Savio goal, but... I am very strict in how I give my ratings, so he has 8.5. 8.5 is very good. Very good, 8.5. He was excellent. He was incredibly efficient. But the reason I don't give him a 9, which is the highest you can get without scoring a hat-trick for an attacker, for me, the reason I don't give him a 9 is because he lacked the dominance that he otherwise does, if you get what I'm saying. Like, he just cooks fullback. Now, I'm not saying that he should do that instead of crossing to Haaland. He absolutely should cross to Haaland. But I feel like he was very efficient, which is the important thing. The reason I don't give him a 9 and an 8.5 instead is because I do want to see that ruthlessness together with his clinicality. Clinicality is more important, but ruthlessness is that final edge, isn't it? So, Savio is my man of the match with 8.5 rating. Again, that is the highest you can get without scoring a hat-trick for me. If you're not that, or 9 is the highest you can get without scoring a hat-trick. And he just misses out on that, as I explained earlier. Very happy with Pep. I would give him a rating of... You know what? I'll give him a rating of 8.5 too. Pep Guardiola, I would have preferred to not have Silva playing. I would have preferred to play maybe a 4-2-3-1. And then we can figure out the attack differently, right? But maybe have more traditional overlapping fullbacks. But it worked. Will it work against a better opponent? Maybe we don't have to find out. Maybe by then we'll have better players and we'll be able to play a more classical City style of football. Whatever the case, for now, I am happy. We won a game, 4-1. That's it for me. Thank you for watching to the end. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying here to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Prediction Lyon game today. I guess we can close off on that. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel out a ton. And my prediction for Lyon is... Let's see, who do they play? Lyon FC. Oh, against Montpellier. Yeah, I think they're gonna win 2-0. I think Lyon will win 2-0. So that's my prediction for that game. Today at 9. Maybe I should have done that game. I haven't done League 1 in a while. How many League 1 games have I done this season? I don't think a lot. I think, let me check that in fact. Let me show you guys a cool feature of YouTube analytics and stuff. Big up to Lee Gunner, by the way. He's always live. I'll check that notification later. Give me a moment, it takes a while to load. Oh, sorry, live. So I can look up how many League 1 games I've done here. Depends if I put it as League 1. I've only done one League 1 game. Damn. I've only done one League 1 game. Started Rams against Lens. I need to do more League 1, don't I? But then it comes at a cost of something else, isn't it? Like, do I ban off Bundesliga? I already do Belgian League, German League, Italian League, Spanish League, and English League. So, and I do Champions League. I do Eredivisie sometimes. I'm gonna do Eredivisie next week. You should do more League 1. You guys want me to be streaming 8 hours a day, don't you? You want me to wake up, stream from... guys, I did Brazilian League once too. You guys wanted me to do a Japanese League game. You guys want to work me into the fucking mud, isn't it? I'm gonna be dead by the time that I'm done streaming all the games you guys want me to do. Anyhow, let's close up here. That is all for me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel out a ton. With trying to get 1,000 by the end of the season. That is a tall order, but it is the order of the day. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.